Hello, I'm Sean Kawila from My Biz. I'd like to welcome you to this webinar on what is local search optimization, or my alternate title, why are the yellow pages deader than a doornail? First off, a little background on me and then my company. If you're a sports fan, there's a very good chance you've seen my work from my other job.
70s, the 80s, and the 90s. They're both trying to get back there here in 2011. The Dallas Cowboys and the San Francisco 49ers. What offense?
You see, I've spent the better part of 20 years as a graphics operator for televised sporting events. If you're watching a game at home and you see a player's name and their stats underneath, that's me or someone like me typing the little hearts away. I've worked thousands of shows over the years, from small college sports to the Fiesta Bowl, the EA Sports Maui Invitational College Basketball Tournament, NFL games, including the NFL Pro Bowl, and the list goes on. My current clients include ESPN and Fox Sports. What's this mean to you and your business? Not a darn thing, except that in someone like me, you have someone who is used to a pressure cooker situation and is very tenacious and works extremely hard. But what's perhaps most relevant to you and your business is that I'm a small business owner too. And I have been in the past. I used to own a busy cafe in Northern California, Benicia to be specific. And at one time, I owned and operated the Big Island office of what was then the largest business brokerage in the state of Hawaii. In each role, I took on an aggressive marketing campaign using direct mail, email, and even faxes. Remember those? It was very important to do this to bring traffic to my phone or my door while keeping costs as low as possible. The good news is that this is so much easier than it was in those days with the online tools available to us now, but we'll go over that in a minute. So in order to spend more time at home and less on the road, I started this company, My Biz. My Biz provides a wide array of internet marketing tools, but concentrates on the ones that are most successful in bringing local traffic to our customers. These areas are local search optimization, social media management, and web video production and optimization. So back to the topic at hand. What exactly is local search optimization? Simply put, local search makes it easier for qualified prospects to find you and your business. It's the process of strategically placing your business on Google Places, Yahoo Local, and Bing Local, formerly MSN, as well as dozens of other online local directories. Note that I said strategically. Local search optimization is much more than merely claiming your business listing on these sites. It's making sure that those listings are completed as fully as possible with search engine friendly keywords, photos, videos, citations, and reviews. All of the elements that will not only make your listing stand out among your competitors, but also propel your listing to the first page of Google Places, the 900-pound gorilla in the room, and its counterparts. Well, you may say, I've been using other advertising mediums for some time. I've been using yellow pages, newspaper ads, television and radio, telemarketing, maybe direct mail, even email. In the past, these have been excellent avenues, and some still are, but most of them not any longer. Where's your phone book? Where's your yellow page directory? Honestly, folks like me, we used to keep one around, but haven't used one in years thanks to the internet, thanks to local search. These days, if Yellow Pages shows up on my porch, it goes right into the recycling bin. More on how awful the Yellow Pages are in a minute. I'm going to really pick on them here in a little while. Newspaper readership is declining rapidly, again thanks to the internet. As far as television goes, chances are folks have a DVR or they have TiVo. These devices allow viewers to breeze right through those quote-unquote annoying commercials. Radio listenership is down thanks to iTunes and satellite radio. Why listen to radio when you can just plug in your iPhone into your car stereo and listen to the songs that you want to listen to? Telemarketing is a dying industry in part due to the Do Not Call National Registry and also caller ID. Lately, I've been getting a telemarketing call from Caribou, Maine. And I don't know anyone in Maine, let alone Caribou, so do I answer it? Absolutely not. Email is still an effective method, but thanks to the Can-Spam Act, you're not supposed to send unsolicited email without the recipient's permission. And even if you send it anyway, spam software will often make sure your email never reaches your prospect. Direct mail is still popular, but with a 1 to 2% yield, it's ineffective but still expensive to produce. Now, for a moment here, let me indulge me and let me pick on Yellow Pages for a moment here. If you're a Yellow Pages customer, some or all of this probably sounds familiar. You place your ad or ads in your local Yellow Pages, probably for over $1,000 at least, and that's for a small business card size ad. Then often you start to see hidden charges and surcharges, an automatic renewal without your knowledge the next year, automatic pricing increases every year, and the list goes on. Perhaps your local Yellow Pages representative sold you their online services. In addition to some of the problems I've already listed, were you aware that you don't actually own the online material that the Yellow Pages created for you? That's right, they own it. And they will have no problem, no compunction against selling your online listing to your competitors. That's right, your competitors, if you dare decide to cancel your contract with them. Here's a typical complaint from a Yellow Pages customer. I received a request for a bold listing in the mail for only $15, but had to sign the front of the form. I sent in the form with a check for $15, and later they sent me a bill for over $300. I then sent them the bill back stating I did not want this service. 60 days later, they called me threatening to turn my account over to collections for non-payment. They explained that I signed the form, and on the back of the form, of course, in small print, again, of course, is the contract that I agreed to. This is only a cheap scam to trick people to sign up for expensive services without their knowledge. So, I think I've done a sufficient job in beating the proverbial dead horse. The eyes of your prospects have shifted their view away from traditional media and onto local search, and advertisers and companies are continuing to follow suit. In an annual report on search engine marketing, 49% of companies polled in 2010 shifted their print advertising budgets towards search. 36% shifted away from direct mail and 24% away from conferences and live events. Local search has grown annually, up 27% since August of 2010. Now, when you talk local search, you now have to include mobile search in the conversation. More and more local search is being performed by way of a smartphone, iPhones, Androids. According to a local search marketing report released in July of this year, over 77 million mobile subscribers use a mobile device to access local content in January of 2011 alone. That's up 34% from the previous year. 33% of mobile subscribers access local content, and 87% of them owned a GPS-capable smartphone. So, enough with the numbers. What makes up local search? It's location specific. It's usually for goods and services and usually leads to offline purchases. People who use local search are looking for local solutions to their problems. Daycare, attorneys, plumbers, mechanics, restaurants, dentists, you name it. And as mentioned before, local simply works. Local My Biz is better positioned to help you with your local and mobile search optimization needs than the national companies for one simple reason. We're local. Does a national company who tries to manage a local campaign from another state know, for instance, that a Monterey-based business should include the term Central Coast in its geographic keyword strategy? Or Cannery Row, if that's appropriate? No. Local search queries tend to be more complex than national search queries, and those complexities are often lost on the national agencies. And because we're local, we're always available to meet with you in person. When you call us, you won't be transferred to a call center in Las Vegas, or Vancouver, or Manila, or Mumbai. Perhaps most importantly, our relationship with you is based on an order form basis only. No long-term contracts to sign, no contracts to sign, period, just an order form. And if, for whatever reason, you no longer wish to use our services, just let us know. Your monthly service will be discontinued at the end of the current billing cycle. That's it. Try accomplishing that with a national agency. You and your attorney. And also, you own the listings that we create for you. If you discontinue our services, you have full ownership and access to all local directory accounts and passwords. We will not sell your listings to your competitors, period. In a nutshell, Local My Biz gives you ownership of your local listings, will get you qualified long-tail search customers, will get you high-quality keyword-based traffic, high level of service from local expert search engine marketers who thrive on service and trust. We give you complete transparency, phone, email, and in-person follow-up and support, and again, no contract to sign. Our implementation process is quite simple. We'll help you complete our order form. We'll sit down with you and we'll go over it section by section. As soon as possible, Local My Biz will research and develop a keyword list and business description that is search engine friendly. We'll provide you with our findings and our research for your approval. We'll then begin the process of creating and optimizing entries in dozens of local directories, including, like we mentioned before, Google Places, Yahoo Local, Bing Local, also Foursquare, Yelp, Angie's List, Local.com, and so many more. But at that point, we won't just sit back on our laurels. We'll continually monitor your account and make adjustments when necessary to ensure your listings are fully optimized for local traffic. In conclusion, I hope you've enjoyed this presentation. I hope you found it informative. Local My Biz also provides other internet marketing services, like I mentioned before, the ones we really emphasize: local search optimization, social media management, and web video production and optimization. We also can do full-blown search engine optimization and the services within, including link building and content development. If you're not ready for social media management, but maybe you want an audit of your social media presence and an analysis, we'll take care of that for you. Maybe you just need a Facebook fan page created. We can take care of that for you too. Thanks again for watching this presentation. Call anytime about local search or any of the services mentioned here. Call us anytime, 216-8861. That's area code 831-216-8861. Or just email me, again, anytime at Sean, SEAN, at localmybiz.com. Looking forward to speaking with you soon. Thank you so much for listening to this. Take care.